Morning Primary 1. Today, we are going to learn how to compare by subtracting. Okay, in this lesson, you're going to learn how to count forward from a number to another number to see the differences. Okay, let's start. Now we have a problem that Fato and Bieber bring their marbles. This is Lofato's marble and this is Bieber's marble. What we have to do first is count the marbles. We count 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So Lofato has 37 marbles. And then we count Bieber's marbles. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Bieber has 34 marbles. Now, if the question asks you who has more, we can see which one is the bigger numbers. Is it 37 or 34? Right, 37 is the bigger number. So we know that Lofato has more marbles. Very easy, right? Now, what happens if the question asks you something like this? How many more does Lofato has? If they ask you how many more, you need to find the differences. Or it means you have to subtract the bigger number with the smaller number. We already know that Lofato has more, which is 37, while Bieber has fewer or less, which is 34. So when we find the difference, we put the bigger number first, which is 37, minus 34. Now, to find the differences, all you have to do is count from the smaller number to the bigger number forward, or from the bigger number to the smaller number or backwards. You can use your finger to count how many differences. For example, I use 34, how it becomes 37. After 34 is 35, that is 1, 36, that is 2, 37, that is 3. If you cannot use directly, you can write down the numbers. For example, 34, 35, 36, 37. From 34 to 37, how many times? 1, 2, 3 numbers. So the difference between 37 and 34 is 3. Now we get differences, which is 3, and we can write down that Lofato has 3 more marbles. Remember the differences and then use more or fewer based on the question. Okay, class, pretty easy, right? Count forward from the smaller number to the bigger number, or count backward from the bigger number to the smaller number. Now, let's look at the next page. Next problem is we have Upin and Ehsan bring their toy car. These are Upin's toy cars and these are Ehsan toy cars. Based on the picture, we can count that Upin has 21 toy cars, while Ehsan has 28 toy cars. Now the question asks you who has more. Based on the number, 28 is bigger than 21. So we can say that Ehsan has more toy cars. Remember to always count. Now, what if the question asks you, how many more does Lofato has? First, we write the bigger number, which is Xan car, and then we subtract them minus the smaller number. And now we count. How many numbers from 21 becomes 28? 21, after 21 is 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. You count 7 times. Or if you cannot use directly, you have to write it down from 21 until it becomes 28. You write down the numbers from the start to the end and then count how many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the difference of 28 and 21 is 7. Now you can write down that Asan has 7 more toy car. Okay, class? Pretty easy, right? Now we have comparing. How do you compare from one person to another person? We use the example of Upin and Asan. And first you have to find the difference, which we know is 7. Then you use more or fewer. If you look at Asan first, if the sentence say Asan first, then Asan has 7 more. Yeah. Then Upin's car. But if you use Upin first, then you know that Upin has fewer. So you write 7 fewer than Ahsan. Okay, remember use more or fewer. Use what class? More or fewer. Okay, now we go to the last problem. Compare the apples. We have a girl named Strawberry Shortcake, and we have another girl named Plum Pudding. We're going to compare how many more and how many fewer. First, we count the apples. Strawberry has 30 apples. And then plum pudding has 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35 apples. Next step is write the bigger number, subtract it with the smaller number, and then you count. Okay? From 30 to 35 is 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. You count forward. There are 5 differences. Okay, next, you write that strawberry shortcake has 5 fewer apples than plum pudding, while plum pudding has 5 more apples than strawberry shortcake. Okay, class? That's all. Thank you. One important thing is that make people happy is a smile. So smile a lot in life.